Happy New Year's, guys. So it is officially January 1st of 2015, and 2014 is behind us. 2014 was definitely up and down year for me, and it was also the year I started my BookTube channel in November, which is super exciting. Still growing, but anyways, I basically got home from my brother's house and couldn't sleep. So I'm going to film my December 2014 wrap-up. In my December TBR, I had kind of overloaded myself with 9 books, which it sounds like a lot, but it doesn't sound like a lot to somebody who reads a lot. And I ended up having to go away for work, and I only managed to get through 5 of the books, which is still pretty good in my opinion, considering I had Christmas and holiday parties and all that stuff when all you really want to do is lay in bed in a onesie and read. But anyways, I will get started into the wrap-up, right? So the first book that I read for December was The Longest Ride by Nicholas Sparks, and I did do a review on this one. This was probably my favorite book that I've read. Yeah. In 2014, this is probably my favorite book that I've read. This one and Janet Ivanovich's Takedown 20. She's another author. She's an adult writer. Not adult as in like 50 Shades of Grey, but like a mystery, or not a mystery, a crime series. I don't know. I'll probably end up hauling one of her books because her new one came out and I still haven't read it. Anyways, so the next book I read that I also did a review on and I do not have with me because I had to bring it back to the library is Xmas by Kate Bryan. I will link the reviews for The Longest Ride and Xmas down in the bottom in the description box. I'm not going to go into too much detail only because I already did the review, so there's really no point in saying any more than that. Okay, so the next book that I read was Kissing Snowflakes by Abby Sher. This book was kind of hard to get into at first, but it was pretty good. It's about, I forgot her name, Samantha. Samantha goes to Vermont for her dad's, it's like a honeymoon. Him and his new wife just got married, and she does not accept his new wife. And while she's in Vermont, her best friend from back home is kind of keeping a little secret from her, and Samantha is having boy trouble with Drew. Yes, Drew, who is a skier and teaches her how to ski, and I forget the boy's name as that she ends up talking to. He works with his dad in the inn. I don't want to give up too much of the book. It was a pretty good read. I would probably give it 3.5 out of 5 stars, but other than that, definitely pretty good. So it's Kissing Snowflakes by Abby Sher. I think that was the first like wintry book I read. The next book I read was actually, it's not young adult, and it was very good. It's Whistling in the Dark by Leslie Kagan. Now when I don't remember if it was when I hauled this book or when I mentioned it in my December TBR that I was super excited, and I actually read the back. This is based in the 1959, and it's about 2 little girls, True and Sally. Their mother gets sick, and there is a murderer and molester on the street that they live in. 2 girls have already gone missing and have been found dead and molested. But it's very well written. It is a very good book. It definitely keeps you guessing through the whole thing. I was kind of like, oh, no, you think you have it, but you don't. But yeah, no, this book was really good. And the fact that it's from a 10-year-old's perspective and the way everything just comes together in the end, it's phenomenal. Yeah. So this one, yeah, Whistling in the Dark by Leslie Kagan, or Keegan, or however you pronounce her last name. I'm terrible at it. So the last book that I managed to read, I actually flew through. I finished it 2 days ago, Monday? Monday I finished it. Yes. And it was also amazing. It was so good. And that's The Catastrophic History of You and Me by Jess Rothenberg. And this book was, I don't even know how to describe it. The way this book comes together, the way it's written, it is about a girl who literally dies of a broken heart, and she's like the ultimate romantic, and now she's in the in-between, between crossing over and I guess it's like a purgatory, and she doesn't know what it is she's supposed to do in order to cross over and see the light. She goes back, she messes with the boy that hurt her, that basically killed her. She assumes that her best friend is now seeing him, but that's not quite the case. This book was fantastic. I definitely give this book a 5 out of 5. It has a mega plot twist in it that you don't see coming until it hits you. And anybody who says, oh, I seen that coming, or you gave too much away, is a liar, because I didn't give anything away. And this book is fantastic. Fantastic. So that is The Catastrophic History of You and Me by Jess Rothenberg. So check it out, for sure. But anyways, guys, that is it for my December wrap-up. Those were the 5 books I read. 4 I showed you. 1 I had to bring back to the library. The rest will come, I guess. I have to pick up my books that I want to read for January. I think I'm going to carry over the 3 that I did not read this month, and that is 6 Months Later, which I'm currently reading. I'm a couple chapters in. The first, Mara Dyer, and Bewitching. Yes, those are the 3 books that are definitely going to be on my January TBR, but to find out the rest, you're going to have to stay tuned and check out my next video. Alright guys, have a happy new year, be safe, bye.